enemies and I'm free. When my burning heart with love, all I can see is this flame. My heart pulsing with the passion, like waves of an ocean. Friends have become strangers, surrounded by enemies and I'm free. When no longer hurt by those who approach. Home, wherever I am, in the room of lovers, I can see with closed eyes the beauty that dances behind the veils. Intoxicated with love and not too danced to the rhythm of the moving world. I have lost my senses in the world of favors and lovers. In the temple of love. Love is not love itself. True love is the treasure, not the walls about it, but not to remind the declaration. But involve yourself in the essence and the perfume in basic touch. Just use the beginning and the end. Discover the proof, facing all else in the permanent yet unknowable. Time and space are slaves to the presence. And my beauty will be the agony and ecstasy. In the orchard and rose garden, long to see the face and the taste of sweetness and long to kiss your lips. In the shadows of passion and longing, with the love of supreme love and fountain where you reside at words. The flowers are blooming with awe, exaltation of the spirit divine. God, I long to escape the prison of ego and lose myself into the mountains of the desert. Yes, I'm naked and tired. I long to rebel, the strength and frenzy of your love. This is strength that rushes to my hand, mystic with no kings and I long to see the light of lamps in hand. Seeks in the room, dark alleys of this parents will find. Wait, seek your essence of essence, intoxication of love for as long. Sing with the praises of Christ in me. The agony melting in my heart. This is pure love. Pain will give birth to more pain. So your eyes constantly exhale love. Body yields to its sense. The honest way being loves the conversation. Never that the more the books, more the argument. Never the what the people say to each other. Love is the true virtues reaching to eternity. The roots accepting this time of eternity. No throne. Happy is in and in mind cannot. Your design cannot. The love will become inside of you when you become a friend. You will be through your man. Ocean. The piece of your book. Eventually, will be ocean of the music once named. To be one with God. I am not. Go deep love. Here and be there. See, I was a dog. Super sins and the radiance of prayer. Living in the east of New York. Riding with the cold stairs and making me simple with confusion. I'm in the core. Are you fleeing from this love because you pursue humiliation and what you know is love? Suffering and the other kind of pride. You say it, man, I'm here. Under rules of persuasion, love, loyal, purchase one. Love, interest in this love, and humans, humans, and this love. We must be cherished with all nights and regions. Kindness is the root of the grace of fruit and those the rose. These are the things that palm green. Green is in the brought from benefiting the root. They corrupt the different branch without the green leaves. It has to be green leaves and then we'll put the other hands in the these are my burning heart with love. All I can see is this flame. My heart pulsing with the passion, like waves of an ocean. Friends have become strangers, surrounded by enemies and I'm free. When no longer hurt by those who approach. Home, ever I. My burning heart with love. My burning heart with love. All I can see is this flame. My burning heart with love. All I can see is this flame.
I am part of that load, not rightly balanced, and I drop off to the grass like the old cave sleepers to browse wherever I fall. 100,000 years been dust grains floating, flying in the will of the air open, forgetting about the state, but in sleep migrate back. I spring loose from the fourth branch, time and space cross the waiting room. Walk into the huge past and nurse the milky millennium. Everyone destined in different ways, we know the concept of personal memory is much too small the place to live. Every human being steams at night, into love and loving nowhere during the day and observing work. I am part of that load. Not rightly balanced, and I drop off with the grass like the old cave sleepers to browse wherever I fall. Hundreds of thousands years been dust grains floating and flying in the willow with the air open, forgetting about state, but in sleep migrate back. I spring loose from fourth branch, time and space cross the waiting room. Walking to the huge pasture, nursing milk for millennia. Everyone destined in different ways, we know the conscious decisions of personal memory. My burning heart with love, all I can see is this flame. My heart pulsing with the passion, like waves of an ocean. Friends have become strangers, surrounded by enemies and I'm free. The wind no longer hurts by those who reproach. Home, wherever I am, in the room of lovers, I can see the closed eyes, the beauty that dances behind the veils. Intoxicated with love and I too dance to the rhythm of the moving world. I have lost my senses in the world of favorites and lovers. In the temple of love. Love is not love itself. True love is the treasure, not the walls about it, but not to remind the declaration. But involve yourself in the essence, the perfume, the invasive touch. Just use the beginning and the end. Discover proof, placing all else is apparently unknowable. Time and space is slaves to the presence. And my beauty will be the agony and ecstasy. In the orchard in Rosa Garden, long to see the face and the taste of sweetness, and long to kiss your lips in the shadows of passion, and long for the lover, supreme lover, and lay the side of worries. The flowers blooming with all exaltation of the spirit by God, and I long to escape the prison of ego and lose myself into the mountains of the desert. These sad and lonely people were tired. I long to prevail the drunken frenzy of your love. Feel the strength, the rush to the mystic, the mortal kings, and I long to see the light with lamps in hand. Shakes, move us roam the dark alleys of these towns and find ways. Seek your essence of essence, intoxication of love for your long. Sing the praises to Christ and me, the agony and wishing in my heart. This is the cure. Love with the pain will give birth to more pain until your eyes constantly exhale love and elegance. Body yields to its sense. An honest way being love is the conversation. Never that nor the books nor the marketing, the paper, what the people say to each other. Love is a tree with branches reaching into eternity, and the roots are set between time and eternity. No time, happy is seen in the mind cannot. Your desire cannot. Your longing and feeling for the loves that they come inside of you. When you become the friend and longing, will you be a man ocean who will raise a piece of wood? Eventually, wood and ocean becomes in one swing. To be one with God, I am the old love for you. For deep love, be here and be now. Be all worlds as dolphins, who same as him, radiance and prayer. Lift the leaves and burn your ride over the cold stairs and make it just seven with your breathing up the shore. Because you can sing with humiliation and what you know is love. Such pain will never have this from pride. We say it in vain and navigate the hundreds of millions of persuasion and lean love. Loyal purchase one. Loyal to interest and disloyal companions. And humans and beings emphasis of the tree root is for the conduct of God. But what the root must be jealous with all nights and weeks. Coming to the root, grace and truth with those who bold. Believes that they can harm the being. Green within them. And love will benefit from the root. To corrupt the extra branches without the green. We say has no root and who's it will put the hands in the womb. These are the melodies in the book. And we use them after the turns draw to come on in. Within the gift of love, just like a bird without care. The lover is like the bird without wings and power. I can be aware. The love is the love is absent. The land, the lesson. The passion. The pain. The love. The fish in the ocean. You will God. God used fish and they are raping the ocean. The passion, they can drink, dance, and play, and you throw it all away. You play with the great globe of union, you see that everyone's so clear you cannot see. Even the universal intelligence gets blurry when it thinks of you alone. You came here alone, but you created hundreds of new worlds. And spring is peacock flirting with the revelations of rose garden, same emotions. Enters the broken after with all the way except for the love or you. My burning heart. I am part of that load. Not rightly balanced and I drop off with the grass. I am part of that load. Not rightly balanced and I drop off with the grass like the old cave sleepers to browse wherever I fall. Hundreds of thousands years been dust grains floating and flying in the willow with the air open, forgetting about the state, but in sleep migrate back. I spring loose from fourth branch, time and space cross the waiting room. Walking to the huge pasture, nurse the milk of the millennia. Everyone does this in different ways, but knowing the conscious decisions of personal memory are much too small the place to live. Every human being steams at night into love and loving nowhere during the day and observing work. At twilight, the moon appears in the sky, wonderland, and the earth soon looked at me and Hawk and the bird with the time of the prey moon stole me and Russ back into the sky. I look back, at myself and did not see me anymore. For in that moon my body turned as fine as soul. 9 spheres disappeared in that moon. The ship my existence drowned in that sea. In the emotions drunk, where is the rule with all the wit when they go, I be the lover, it's the king of kings, it may be secure from death and not caring for the golden crown of the darvish, the cloak and the pocket, the pearl, should be ashamed of begging for the door to door last. The night, the moon that came along, having to flung the girdle on the road. Drunk and he was not aware of the girdle had fallen, leaped at my high place in the wine, to become the hand in hand with the garden of the nightingale, spiritual and to fall, it's the glass maker. It was all the one that begot the pilgrimage in the falling, the chance of the humming of the soul. A man standing in the 2 laws of the river might do all that rolling with fighting, folding, rolling, humming now. Those are the song the longest tied camel on the heading south on the bank. Same place could be well with world, unless the camel think he forgot about something, abruptly turns upstream, then lost the mind behind. I find that live and present can stick to reasonable prancing minds and abruptly turn it under the mining chance of your honey. Sing your song, sing like this. Sing your song. Dressed in the fire which has not yet to come, tied up in prison which has yet to exist, but not having it played and came in your chest. I'm already to checkmate, not having tasted a single cup of your wine, like I'm already drunk, not having entered through the battlefield, but I'm already wounded and slain. No longer know the difference between the image and reality, like the shadow. I am not. Let me burn out in your ways, explain your being, meaning of love and your beauty in the highest lasting beauty. Live, slip, give, drink, another water of life. Truly, it's the water that which pours in the one who drinks. All becoming woman, your talisman, the shadow that oneness you cannot know by reasoning. Defeated by I am not the one to be drenched in wet, yes, to flood. I am not tight in the prison of which is yet to exist in a single cup of wine. I've been ever alone, standing in that drawn in, come on, making your truth drunk. This is the proof that one is life itself. The cup of bear, drop it now, dump it on as I now run down the straw, but it loses torments of birds. Cut there, makes it so fragrant as musk. The noble soul of mine and knows the invisible to pour out the wine for the bornly drinkers. Pass it around to everyone in the simply in the cups of your place. In drunken eyes, pass it filter from your eyes to everyone else in a way that might not know the of it. And move for this will be the only way. Mouth knows, holding in mysteries. Either wine to lovers and hurry the eyes of every atom in creation. The family's to flaming it out of splendor to process yourself. This fragrance of must, this spit out open breasts of heaven. The waste the fragrance of must and dry all out the minds forever. I am part of that load, not rightly balanced, and I drop off in the grass like the old cave sleepers to browse wherever I fall.
Not rightly balanced, and I drop off in the grass like the old cave sleepers to browse wherever I fall.
Years been dust grains floating and flying in the will of the air open.
Years been dust grains floating and flying in the will of the air open.
I am part of that load. I am part of that load. I am part of that load. Not rightly balanced, and I drop off in the grass like the old cave sleepers to browse wherever I fall. Hundreds of thousands. Years been dust grains floating and flying in the will of the air open, forgetting about the state, but in sleep migrate back. I spring loose from 4th branch, time and space cross the waiting room. Walk into the huge past and nurse the milk of the millennia. Everyone does this in different ways, but knowing the conscious decisions of personal memory are much too small the place to live. Every human being steams at night into love and loving nowhere during the day and observing work. At twilight, the moon appears in the sky, and the earth looked at me and hawked the bird with the time of the prey moon stole. Me rust back into the sky, I looked back at myself and did not see me anymore. For in that moon my body turned as fine as soul. 9 spheres disappeared in that moon, the ship my existence drowned in that sea. In the emotions drunk, where is the rule with all the wet when they go, I be the lover, it's the king of kings, and the being secure from death and not caring for the golden crown of the darvish, the cloak and the pocket, the pearl, should be ashamed of begging for the door to door last. The night, the moon that came along, having to flung the girdle on the road. Drunk and he was not aware of the girdle had fallen, leaped at my high place in the wine, to become the hand in hand with the garden of the nightingale, spiritual and to fall, it's the glass maker. It was all the one that begot the pilgrimage in the falling, and the chance of the humming of the soul. A man standing in the 2 laws of the river might do all that rolling with fighting, folding, rolling, humming now. Those are the song the longest tied camel on the heading south on the bank. Same place could be well with world, unless the camel think he forgot about something, abruptly turns upstream, then lost the mind behind. I find that live and present can stick to reasonable prancing minds and abruptly turn it under the mining chance of your honey. Sing your song, sing like this. Sing your song, sing, dressed in the fire which has not yet to come, tied up in prison which has yet to exist, but not having it played and came in your chest. I'm already ready to checkmate. Not having tasted a single cup of your wine, and I'm already drunk. Not having entered to the battlefield, but I'm already wounded and slain. No longer know the difference between the image and reality, like the shadow. I am, and I am not. Let me burn out in your ways to swing your being, meaning and love in your beauty in the highest lasting beauty. Lips lift, give to drink another water of life. Truly, it's the water that which pours in the one who drinks. All becoming one when your talisman is shattered. That oneness you cannot know by reasoning. Defeated, but I am not the one to be drenched in wet. Yes, to flood. I am not tied in the prison of which is yet to exist in a single cup of wine. I've been over long standing and drawn in, come on, awaken your true drunkers to pour the wine as life itself, the cup of bear. Draw it now from the dawn as I now run down the straw, but it loses torrents of words. Cup bear makes it so fragrant as musk. The noble soul of mine and knows the invisible to pour out the wine for the born drinkers. Pass it around to everyone and simply in the cups of your place. See drunken eyes pass the filter from their eyes to everyone else in a way that might not know. Think of it and know, for this will be the only way. Mouth knows holy and mysterious. See the wine to lovers and hurry the eyes of every atom in creation. The famine's deflating it out of splendor to process yourself. This fragrance of must, this spit out open breasts of heaven. The waste of fragrance and must and dry all out your minds forever. I am part of that load, not rightly balanced, and I drop off at the grass like the old cave sleepers to browse wherever I fall. Hundreds of thousands years been dust grains floating and flying in the will of the air open, forgetting about the state, but in sleep migrate back. I spring loose from fourth branch, time and space cross the waiting room. Walking to the huge past who nursed the milk of the millennia. Everyone does this in different ways, but knowing the conscious decisions and personal memory are much too small to place to live. Every human being. I am part of that load, not rightly balanced, and I drop off at the grass. I am part of that load, not rightly balanced, and I drop off at the grass like the old cave sleepers to browse wherever I fall. Hundreds of thousands years been dust grains floating and flying in the will of the air open, forgetting about the state, but in sleep migrate back. I spring loose from fourth branch, time and space cross the waiting room. Walking to the huge past who nursed the milk of the millennia. Everyone does this in different ways, but knowing the conscious decisions of personal memory are much too small to place to live. Every human being steams at night in the love and loving nowhere during the day and observing work. At twilight, the moon appears in the sky, and the earth too looked at me and hawked the bird with the time of the prey moon stole me and rushed back into the sky. I looked back at myself and did not see me anymore. For in that moon my body turned as fine as soul. 9 spheres disappeared in that moon. The ship my existence drowned in that sea. In the emotions drunk, where is the rule with all the wet when they go, I be the lover, is the king of kings and the being. Secure from death and not caring for the golden crown, the darvish, the cloak, and the pocket, the pearl. Should be ashamed of begging for the door to door last. The night, the moon that came along, having to flung the girdle on the road. Drunk and he was not aware of the girdle had fallen. Leaped at my high place in the wine, to become the hand in hand with the guardian of the nightingale. Spiritual, and to fall, it's the glass maker. It was all the one to bring up the rich and the falling, the chance of the humming of the soul.